Hey everybody, it's Jake Mace with JakeMace.com. I'm here at home and I'm going to do a live video with you guys right now from my YouTube subscribers out there. And I think of you guys out there in YouTube land as my students and as people who are training with me in this martial arts journey. So not only are we doing fighting techniques and we're doing weaponry, we're doing workouts and fitness, we're talking about history and culture of the Chinese martial arts, but we're also talking about meditation, which is the key. It's one of the secrets of a complete and well-rounded martial artist. So I want you guys to think about what's happening in today's world with a bunch of guns. When I get asked all the time what my opinion is of whether or not we should be able to own and use guns like we do in America. And the way that I think about a gun is that a gun is the ultimate martial arts style. Okay, it doesn't matter how good you are at MMA, or Chinese Kung Fu, or Wing Chun, or how hard you can punch like a boxer, or how hard you can kick like a Taekwondo person. A gun is the ultimate martial arts style because it takes life instantly and anybody can use it. But it's important to remember that when you get a gun, you're able to take money and pay money to get the ultimate martial arts technique instantly. And what happens if that's the case is that the person who has the gun doesn't have any of the discipline, doesn't have any of the control, and doesn't have any of the training that goes with the ultimate martial arts technique. So in the traditional martial arts, meditation is one of the most important things we can do because it will give us the discipline, the control, and the training we need to respect and to be able to have control with the fighting abilities that we're developing in the school. For those of you out there that are not into martial arts, this is going to be a video all about stress relief and finding inner power that will radiate through you and become outer power. So we're going to talk about 3 meditation techniques that I want to start with right now. And please hit the like button down below, hit the bell button down below, and comment what city, what state, what country are you watching from right now? I want to know down in the comments. And any questions you have, ask me in the comments right now. So our first meditation posture is sitting in a chair. So I'll wait for you guys. I want you to right now get a chair, and one that's about this size, where you can put your feet flat on the ground. You can roll your shoulders back and drop them. So you're opening your chest, you're straightening your spine and your back. And we kind of are sitting in a very active position where at any moment I could pop up if I wanted to, okay? I'm not lazily sitting in the chair. I'm actively sitting in the chair. Feet are flat, shoulders are down. And we're gonna start with 5 deep breaths. I don't know what state you're in right now. You could be in a happy state or a sad state, a depressed state or a wonderful state, a relaxed state or a stressed out state. No matter what your state is, I want you just to close your eyes and give me 5 deep breaths. Let's go together. Exhale. Again. 3 more. Notice I was breathing in my nose, out my mouth. Let's do 2 more of those. Good. Let's go deeper and slower and count to 6 as we inhale through our nose. Count to 6 as you exhale the mouth. Keep it going. 6 seconds in the nose. 6 seconds out the mouth. 3 more. Let's move it to 10. Try to go inhale for 10 seconds through the nose. There's 10. Exhale for 10 seconds through the mouth. Ten seconds in the nose. Exhale for 10. One more time. Guys, that's my first technique I want to show you in this video of 3 techniques. The first technique is sitting in a chair. That's your posture. The chair posture has 3 techniques to it. It has the 6-second breath, it has the 10-second breath, and it has the warm-up breaths. What that does is it gives me 5 minutes or so of breathing and posture that will enable me to set the tone for the next 2 techniques we're going to go to now. Okay? So now that you guys are feeling like you've had about 5 or 10 deep breaths, you can dictate on your own how you want to do it. Do you want to go for 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 30 more minutes, or do you want to go to the second technique? Usually I'll do about 15 minutes of this. 15 minutes of breathing, 6-second breath, 6 seconds, 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out. I'll do about 10 breaths of each. 15 minutes goes by, and I'm now feeling very ready and very cleansed, kind of like a palate cleanser for my chi. And the second position is going to be standing up on the feet. So right now I want you to get the chair, push it to the side, and stand up on your feet. And standing up is an important position to meditate in because it gives us athletic strength. So a seated position is going to give us spiritual strength. It's going to also give us healing of the body. And a standing position is going to give us physical athletic strength and kind of athletic abilities. So standing there, feet shoulder width, just like a Tai Chi stance. Maybe I'll stand back so you guys can see me in the camera view. Hands to the sides like this with your palms facing forward. Roll your shoulders down and drop them. Open the chest and keep the spine straight. And if you can, tuck your hips in so that your butt muscles are supporting your back, neck, and shoulders. Let's go for our 6-second breath. Inhale. Exhale for 6. Inhale 6. Exhale. And give me 3 more of these 6-second breaths. Now this position for meditation, this posture, this pose, is very yang. And yang meaning it's powerful, builds our strength, physically, our physical strength. So we have to also pair it up with a yang type of breathing pattern. So the breathing pattern I want you to practice now is going to be like this. Inhale through your nose. Hold the breath in for 3 seconds. Then exhale through your mouth. So 6 seconds in your nose. Hold the breath in for 3 seconds. 6 seconds out your mouth. This is what we call a yang style breath. Let's do 3 more of these. Inhale 6. Hold for 3. Exhale 6. Okay, try for 3 on your own. Last one. Inhale 6 seconds. Hold. Exhale slow. Very nice. Let's try for 3 breaths together using a 10-second speed. So what that means is inhaling for 10 seconds, holding the breath in for 5, and then exhaling for 10 seconds. So 10, 5, 10. Does that make sense? 10 in, hold 5, 10 out. 3 breaths. Let's begin. Last one, 10 seconds in. Hold for 5. 10 seconds out. Let's take just 5 refreshing breaths to get our palate cleansed. Good. That's 2 techniques. We're going to go now to our 3rd technique, and we need to bring back our chair and bring a 2nd chair into this technique. So I have 1 chair here, and I have our original chair right here. We're going to put them about this far apart, about maybe arms distance apart like this, wingspan apart. And I'm going to lay down between them right here. And this position is the #1 pose for the meditation that we're going to do here for building our internal energy, for building our internal chi, and for balancing out the outer strength with the inner strength. Does that make sense? So I want you to put your feet up on this chair right here, heels up on the chair, and then I want you guys to have your head on the other chair, and depending on how strong you are, that will dictate how far apart your chairs are. So if you're not that strong, then bring the chairs closer together and just have like your butt in the open space. If you're stronger, push the chairs farther apart and try to get to where you eventually have your head and your heels on the chairs. So right now I'm going to go for like my shoulders and my heels and see what happens. So I'm right here. I'm going to breathe in, breathe out, lift up. And I'm going to stay right here for 5 breaths. 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Three more. Last one. And And come down slowly back to the floor to our original position. And we're going to talk for just a second. So that was called iron bar position with a 6-second breath. It's going to straighten your posture, give you that youthful strength back into your body, and it's going to help to balance out your chi or your energy. But there's a breathing pattern that's best done with this position, and it's going to be inhaling, holding, exhaling, holding. Okay? So we're going to inhale for 8 seconds, hold for 4. Exhale for 8 seconds, hold for 4. Does that make sense? We're going to call this the yin-yang complete breath. We're going to do it right now together. So get your chairs positioned correctly. And let's try it for 5, maybe like 4 or 5 breaths with the complete breath, with the holds on an 8-second count. And I'll help you guys with the first one. So get our feet in position. Get up there on our chairs in our iron bar position here. Okay, in 8 seconds, let's breathe all the way in. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 8. Hold for 4. Keep it going. And one more. Come down slowly. As you're coming down, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. I'll come toward you guys here. Sit in our cross position. You guys can do a full lotus if you want. You can sit carpenter, crisscross style. You can sit half lotus or full lotus. And take those 5 refreshing breaths to cleanse your chi, cleanse your palate. I do like to do a full lotus when I'm on the ground, sitting cross-legged here. And I will just kind of do those 3 positions, and I'll just sit quietly by myself. Notice I'm wearing like a light, loose t-shirt and some athletic shorts. This is my meditation attire, something breathable that's loose. I have some nice natural light coming in here. And now that I did my 3 techniques, I'm feeling very in control of myself. I'm feeling very neutral, okay? Very neutral. I'm not feeling super high energy, and I'm not depressed. I'm very neutral, very in control of my emotions. And now I'll just sit for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll breathe naturally, and I'll try to be conscious of 2 things. 1 is of all the sounds around me, and 2 is of all the thoughts happening in my brain. And I try to feel like all of those thoughts that are in my brain are chattering monkeys and wild horses that I'm taming and I'm quieting with each breath. So any of the wild horses running in a stampede, I'm taming them and they're becoming calm. Any of the chattering monkeys that are screaming and yelling in the trees, I'm quieting them and making them calm. And I'm gonna just fade this live video out now. After about 2 or 3 more breaths, we'll fade out. And I want you guys to sit there and continue on for about 5 or 10 minutes. If you have to watch this again, please do so. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button and the like button below, and come visit me on my Instagram, Jake Mace Tai Chi. I'm posting stuff every day on my Instagram. You guys can get any of my Tai Chi or meditation videos on jakemace.com or inside my online school for just $5 a month. So deep breathing, and I'll see you guys next time.